Well, the time has come. Got me one of these. Of course, if you're in California, you're gonna get cancer because everything causes cancer in California. So this is a soft tonneau cover from a truck. It's a work truck. I haul everything in it. But when I'm hauling cardboard or anything else that I don't want to get wet, it's a real pain trying to do stuff on dry days. It'd be nice to be able to cover it up and keep it dry. So this isn't one of those fancy ones that locks all up. It's got locks on it for security and all that crap. It's just a soft tarp. Says it installs in about an hour. Let's find out. So here's the how-to book. And this cost me about 265 bucks, which I guess these days isn't too bad. So let's see if this book is better than the sawmill book. Okay, the most important thing, worry about the serial number. I don't care. Peel and stick the foam weather seals to each end of the driver and passenger side rails. Here you go. You get 4 of them. I've already done 2. So here's your side rails. Here's the driver's side, passenger side. These hooks go to the back. These are pretty self-explanatory how they go on. You just stick on. Yeah, I'm gonna turn them around. Grab another one. Obviously it doesn't go on this way. It doesn't match up right. You gotta match them. If you can't do that, you probably should have failed kindergarten. Alright, there's those all done. So now we're going to go on to step 3 and do this. So the instructions tell you with the gate closed, stick it in here and bring it up level. So that's what I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level this up all the way across. And you'll notice on here I've got a plastic piece. This isn't the standard metal that comes on a regular truck. So I gotta make everything straight and level across here. I'm gonna use 3 clamps, which are a 1/2 inch nut, and they're gonna clamp together right up in there to hold it on there. Alright, I think it's on there, right? And that's how they go together. You just go up, you got some teeth that grab into the track. Clamp goes in, and you tighten up. Put one here, put one in the middle, put one in the back. So it's on there and it's secured right now. Now we need to do the same thing to the other side. Alright, let's see. So here's the ribs that those clamps fit right into. It's pretty self-explanatory when you go to put it together. And you got like some rubber here, so I guess that seals to the bed. That makes sense. Hey, got the tracks on. Get them up as level as I can get them. It says to put these tensioner blocks in, which have 1, 2, 3, 4 on them. So the 2, 3 goes down in here. You'll notice it's offset with 1, 4. They drop down in that hole. And you have these hitch pins. You gotta, it's gonna be the rear hole now. Number 2. And find the damn thing right there. You gotta slide the hitch pin through the hole. Okay, hitch pin is in. In the rest of the hardware kit, we've got 2 square-headed bolts, 2 nuts, and 2 plastic or nylon washers. So with the tracks on and those tensioner blocks in now, it's pretty obvious this is going to be down because this is the Velcro. So these rubber plugs come out. You don't have to go all the way out. Just get it out far enough. Slide a bolt in. It's fun trying to work one-handed. Push the plug back in. Like that. Then we're going to go down the other end, do the same thing. Okay, the bolts are in. They need to go down through here. The Velcro needs to go down onto here. So it's going to lay this way. Now I'm just going to get the thing lined up across here, get that strap down out of the way. Wiggle and jiggle, get the bolts down through the hole. That'll be a plastic washer and a nut, which they say is 9/16. So we need to go get a socket. Alright, I got it bolted up on the other side loosely. And we're a little bit long right here. So I think what it is just because of the plastic on both sides. Makes everything a little narrower. I think what I can do is maybe using a rugged screwdriver, I can get in there and jimmy it over. I'm gonna find out. Took a little bit of pushing and shoving and wiggling, but I got it down in there. Alright, those are those tensioner blocks. And depending on how tight it is on the back when you lock it down, depends on how you want to orient these. So this was pretty tight when I locked it down. But I think we're all right. It's going to stretch out a little bit over time. This is brand new, obviously. You get these pipes that go across that give it some center support to hold snow or whatever. Yeah, it's going to Velcro down. And it locks in the back. Okay, just because it was so tight, I took these out and flipped them over. So now number 2 is up, number 4 is down, and I pinned number 4. So we've got a gap here now. So now I can slide this back. I gotta go over and do the other side. So what we're doing is we're drawing all this back to give a little more room on the back side. And see if it goes together just a little bit easier when everything clips here. We'll give that a try. Alright, that's a lot better. Having that slid back another 1/4 of an inch, I guess. When I come back here, I didn't have to reef down on it nearly as hard to get that clipped in. And we're still good and tight here. So now I can, these bolts that hold the front, the nuts, now that we got this adjusted where it needs to be, using the 9/16 socket now, can unclip that in the back, get some slack in here, reach it underneath and tighten up either side. And don't need to crank the snot out of this, just tighten them down a little bit. And after that, we're good to go. Okay. Are we waterproof? No. Are we weather tight? Should be. I'd say I probably could have done this in an hour, no problem. Probably less if I took my time. Typical tailgate here. It's gonna be nice to, when I take cardboard down to get rid of it, I have to try and weight it down so it doesn't blow out of the truck. Tailgate closes good. Velcro's down good. Good and taut. I'd say project success.